good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Welcome to Fit Fab Workouts, and this is our AbFit session. I have a model who is demonstrating the low plank, and I'm not too sure she's going to come any higher than this today, to be honest. So I've tried to ask her to kindly move, to no avail. So we'll just have to work around my CEO. Okay, yes, as you can see, she's reminding me she's the boss. All right, so on deck today, we have a really fun workout. I'm calling this the A.B.A. workout because we're going to have some arms, some butt, and some abs. So it's the A.B.A. workout. So you want to grab a set of light weights. I mean, you can use some heavy, but to be honest, there are certain movements that are better off with light. Right, and then what we're going to do, we're going to have just an easy warm-up standing, and the rest of the session is going to be all down on the mat, right? And we're going to alternate between some abs, some glutes, some upper bodies, some are going to be combined. A lot of variety of exercises. You'll see there's just about 2 or 3 that come back throughout the session, but otherwise a smooth transition throughout all the different exercises. So let's begin. Yes, boss. Okay, so stand nice and tall, feet shoulder width apart, scoot down that tailbone, start engaging pelvic floor, lower abdominals. Like really put your hands there and feel that you've started to engage that whole zone. Take a big inhale up, reach the sky, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, and then inhale all the way up. And just here, scoop through the tailbone, just take a gentle back stretch just to open the front of the abdominals. And then bring your palms together. Exhale back in front of your heart center. Good. We're going to do this stretch one more time, but first check in, see how you feel physically, mentally, emotionally. All right, and then inhale up again, arms above the head. And then here, just exhale, lean back. So imagine there's a line at the base of your shoulder blades and you're just leaning above it. And then inhale back up, exhale back, inhale, exhale. Good. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale. We're going to go gently sideways. Inhale up. Exhale side. Up through the center. Same side. We do 5 times the same side. 3, 2, and 1. And back up. Inhale up. Exhale. Other side. 5 and 4. And 3, 2, 1, and reach up and open your arms, and let's go into a 60-second nice jog here on the spot. So jog on the spot. I want you to make sure your feet are below your hips, so you're nicely aligned, and then scooping and engaging your pelvis, right, to stabilize it, so we're not kind of shimmering left to right, which is cute on a dance floor, but not on an exercise mat. Then we lift the chest up, pull the shoulders down and back, arms at a 90-degree angle, and let's have them moving nice and swiftly back and forth here. Good. And then lift your chin up, look ahead of you, nice gaze onto your beautiful horizon, beautiful future, and breathe. And so keep this jog nice and quick feet, nice and tonic. Good. We've got another 20 seconds here. Nice work. Swing those arms back and forth. It's not a big swing, it's just a little swing because it's little footsteps. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and then bring your feet out nice and wide. Arms are nice and wide. From here, we're going to go into a halfway forward bend and up, and down and up. So what we're doing here, just creating a little bit of muscle memory between the front and the back of the body, using this as our warm-up. Inhale up, exhale forward. Good job. Make sure you're not pushing your hips backwards and that you're reaching your torso forward, so you do feel as if you are using your abdominals. Later today, I invite you to try this leaning against the wall, and you will see how much you're tempted to push your butt back. 5 more seconds here. Time, and let's go into a windmill. So down, up, good. Inhale, exhale, good job. Focus on the rotation at the waist, warming up our obliques. We're getting a nice little stretch in the hamstrings. If you were with us for our runner's strength session yesterday, your hamstrings are probably talking to you today, which is good. Keep it up. Another 30 seconds here. Inhale, exhale, good. Fifteen seconds. Great. And last one, and time. And from now on, we're all down on the mat. So I'm going to need to ask my boss to move. That's always awkward, isn't it? When you've got to ask your boss to shift. Excuse me, boss. Thank you. Do I still get my bonus? Yeah, thank you. I've asked her for a pay rise. It was tight negotiation, but I think gave a bit of salmon, sweetened the deal. All right, so here, our next one, we're getting into 60 seconds of vertical bicycles, and then we're going to 60 seconds of scissor obliques. So let's meet up together on the back of that sequence. I need to keep my sheet because this is a brand new workout I just created. Here we go, lay down, hands underneath your pelvis, and reach towards the sky with the tip of your toes, and cycle those legs out. So what you want to do when you're cycling like this is you want to make sure when you're bending, when you're in the bending phase of the leg, that you're bringing your thigh close to your chest, right? This enables you to reach high up into the sky. Unknowingly, you're actually doing a lot of work in the deep lower abdominal area and through your pelvic floor. So you're having to use that, your body's using it automatically. So it's a great exercise to do to warm up that whole region. Good. We have another 15 seconds here, and then we go straight into our scissor obliques. So start preparing mentally to what scissor obliques mean to you. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Release the hands from underneath the glutes. They come by the ears, and here we go. Scissor obliques, 1 minute. Make sure you exhale and do a beautiful twist. Keep the legs engaged all the way through to the feet. So whether that's feet pointed or feet flex, just make sure you're not carrying any dead weights down there. And breathe. Good. You have 20 seconds here. 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to go, I'm just checking my notes, yes, into the alternate glute bridge. So we bridge, and every time we bridge up, we send one foot up into the sky. So what you want to make sure as you're doing this is that you're lifting both hips equally, right? And then you're really pressing into the floor with your foot and your heel. So the closer your foot is to your glute when you're lifting up, the more glute activation you're getting. The further away the foot, the more hamstring and quadricep activation you're getting. Good. Nice work. 15 seconds to go here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And here you're going to come into an isometric crunch and you're going to do reverse bicycles. And then on the back of this, we have 60 seconds of donkey kicks on each side. Then we have a little bit of upper body and then we're back onto our abs. Keep breathing, exhale. Make sure you're lifting those shoulder blades off the ground. Make sure you're drawing the belly button towards the spine. Good job, keep it up. Stay strong, stay with me. You have 20 seconds to go here. Breathe. 10 seconds. 5. And time. Release down. Roll over onto all fours, right? And we do donkey kicks, same side. So for donkey kicks, you're welcome to be on your hands. You can also be, it's okay to be on your forearms, right? All I want you to make sure if you are on your forearms, you're not arching back. Tendencies to kind of do a bit of this, sitting our butt in the air, and you actually want to be engaging through your lower abdominals. So here we go. Kick your leg back, bring that knee to hip level, and let's go. Press up into the sky. Good. So this is 1 minute on each side. Make sure you're keeping your hips nice and square. Turn around to see everyone. There we go, good. Hips nice and square, hold on to your abdominals. Good job, keep it up. You have 20 seconds to go, so stay with me. And then we switch sides. Yes, hamstring and glute working there. Try not to bring the knee below hip level. Always keep it hip level and just pressing higher. Good, that way you keep the glutes under tension all the time. And time release, switch sides. So bring your other knee up to hip level and here we go, pressing up. So your knee never comes below. Keep the leg nice and bent, don't extend through the knee. You're really squeezing just through the glute. Good. Great, great adjustment. Make sure you breathe. I think I'm getting praises from my boss right now. This makes me really happy. Looks like that bonus is going to come through. It's good. Do I get a promotion?
Oh, let's not exaggerate.
Okay. Good. Nice job. 15 seconds to go. You're doing really good. Stay focused. Final 10, less than 10. Here we go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release down, just sit into your heels to give yourself a nice little stretch. Good. I'm just going to put this on this side. Excuse me, boss. And our next one is our arms. Our next one is our frontal raise. So you're going to be seated. So if you were here yesterday, we did the same. So starting position, your palms are face down on your knees with your weights. Lift up to shoulder level and then open to the side. Bring down and back to your knees. So when you bring them down, don't bring completely down. There's still a bit of tension and you just circle back to the knees. You ready? 1 minute. So up, open, down, back to knees. Up, open, down, back to knees. Good. So make sure you're sitting nice and tall, long spine, open. Good. I see someone else has got their boss as well with them today. Apparently it must be inspection day for us, right? Good. Nice. We are halfway. After this, we have our open, close legs and arms with that toe touch. So it's reclined, chest fly and legs. So it's my famous full body where I sneak in some upper body, inner outer thighs and some abs. Last one, let's do one more here. Up, open, down. Good job. All right, and next one is, as I was saying, open, close with toe touch. So starting position, arms above, feet above. Come on up into that crunch, and then you lower everything. Open, close, rise up, and open, and close. Good. Inhale, open, exhale, rise. Good. Inhale, exhale. Reach for those toes. Really use your abdominals to lift yourself up. Feel the abs that are in the belly button area. This is really for your middle abs. And if you lower the legs a little bit, you'll get some lower ab, a little bit more lower abdominal engagement. You have 10 seconds to go. Keep breathing. Stay focused. Tell yourself you can do this. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sorry, I added you 5 seconds. All right, our next one, we're going to do some bicycle obliques. So you can release the weights next to you. Keep them close by, we'll come back to them. Hands by the ears. So similar to the scissor obliques, except you're cycling your legs. So when you're doing this exercise, one of the key things is really to work on that coordination of upper and lower body, right? Because a lot of the time what happens is that things get out of alignment. So I want you to be pedaling, cycling your legs as if you're going up on a hill. So you're going to slow down that motion so you really have the time to crunch up and rotate, but also so that you can really tune in to keeping your legs in their alignment. I see so many people who just cycle frantically in all direction, and good. Really imagine you have that bicycle there, those pedals. Good job. 15 seconds to go here. Keep breathing with me. Stay there. And time. And we're back onto our alternate bridges. But this time, you're going to place the weights at the crease of your thighs, at the crease of your hip flexor. And here we go. So secure them with your fingers. And here we go. Alternate glute bridge. Good. So notice when you do the alternate glute bridge, you have the glute of the side of the leg that's going up is pulling up, and the glute of the leg that is down is pushing up. So try to feel the difference between each side. Now try to make sure you start rising before the leg is at the top. Keep it one smooth movement, as if you were walking. There we go, good. We have 5 more seconds to go here. And time, good job. All right, our next one. Sorry, the evil laugh. Next one is we're on our back, lifting our shoulder blades off the ground. Our arms are extended, palms facing down. Legs are up somewhere 45 to 65 degree angle. You're going to be fluttering your kids. You're going to be fluttering your feet. I meant kicks. Don't flutter your kids. You're going to be fluttering your feet and pumping with your arms. You ready? We go 3, 2, 1. Focus on drawing that belly button towards your spine. Stay active with your hands. We don't want floppy fingers. You really imagine you pumping, 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 pumping. Good, keep it up. You got this. Lift those shoulder blades a little bit more off the ground. Good, tiny, smaller leg movement, smaller leg movement. That's too much. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Good, thank you. Concentrated. You've got this, stay with me, hang in there. We have finally 15 seconds to go. I know this is probably the most challenging part of the workout, but you can totally do this. Come on. There we go, final countdown coming up. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release down. Ah, siesta, they say. Nope. We go straight into our 60 seconds of donkey kicks. And if you want, you have the option this time to bring that little weight in the crease of your knee. Okay, so you're going to have to squeeze the weight in the crease of the knee, bring that knee to hip level, and then when you're ready, here we go, tiny little up and down, up and down. Good, good. Really keep it tiny and make sure that knee never drops below hip level. So it's a very, very precise, laser focused movement here. Good job. 30 seconds down, 30 seconds to go. Doing really good. Final 15. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release and switch sides. The same thing if you're using your weight in the crease of your knee, and flex your foot. Bring that knee to hip level, and here we go. Tiny, tiny, pressing that ceiling. Engaging through the glute. Good. Make sure you're holding onto your lower abdominals as well. Keep that core nice and tight. Hips are square, parallel to the ground. Shoulders are down, not towards the ears. There is space between the ears and the shoulders. Good job. You're over the halfway mark. Keep it up. You're doing really good. So proud of you. So, so proud of you. All right, 15 seconds to go here. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and release. Remove the weight if you use the weight. Sit into your heels. Give yourself a nice stretch here. If you would like to take a quick hydration break, we will do this. There we go. Okay, and we're going to repeat our little upper body exercise here. Starting position, palms face down on top of the knees. Rise up to shoulder level, open, down, back to the knees, up, open, down, good. This is a good exercise to do as well because it kind of forces you to work on your posture. So it really opens the chest and the back. It's got Good lung opener. After this, we have some sit-ups to press-ups, some sit-ups to crossover punches. This is the ABBA workout. Good job. 10 seconds here. The ABBA workout. Arms, butts, abs. I think I'd have copyright issues. Last one, if I put a double B in there. So, all right. So next up, keep those weights handy. Can we just double check the next 3 exercises? We have sit up to press up. We'll have our sit up to crunch over. We're then going to have some mini crunches on the thighs. And then we have a short series of clamshells and hip dips to kind of combine to do a bit of external oblique work as well. And then we'll finish off with a final round of scissor obliques, vertical bicycles. So hang in there with me. It's just about 5 minutes, 4.5 minutes of work left together. So starting position, laying down on the mat. You have your weights by your shoulders. You're going to come sit up and press up. Palms are facing each other. Make sure you take your time. Inhale, exhale, come up and press up. Now let's try not to lift our legs off the ground. If you're lifting your feet off the ground, I recommend you to let go of the weights and do it without the weights until you finally manage to get the movement and the form really deep into your up, down, slow down phase, slow down. Keep the weights by your shoulders at all times. The weights are there, we go, good. Control the down phase, control the up phase, reach up. Don't collapse yourself back down. Good, keep it up. We have another 15 seconds here. And up. Last 5 seconds, so just give me one more. Last one. Up and down. And we're going to have the same starting position, but now we go into our crossover punches. So same principle, rise up, sit, and crossover punch. Come on back down. Exhale as you rise up, punch across the other side and down. Really take your time here. Again, if you're finding yourself needing to use momentum or to throw yourself up, please reduce the weight load. So you either go with a lighter weight or you do no weights at all. It's fine to do no weights at all, right? What's important is really to teach the abdominals how to do this movement. And side and down. I want you to feel you're working in slow motion and always under control of the full movement, right? This is how we become stronger, is when we kick momentum out of the way and we really laser focus and we increase the time under tension of the muscles. All right, last one on each side. And down and up and across. Okie dokie. So now from here, we're going to go, oh, we do our little crunches, sorry. My bad. Palms on the thighs with our weights on the thighs. Come up, lift the shoulders off the ground, and you go into tiny little crunches up and down. Your shoulder blades never touch the ground again during this entire 60 seconds. Now, as you exhale, just bring your gaze towards your belly button 2 seconds, and I want you to see your belly button go down as you exhale and as you pump up with your crunches. Draw that belly button towards the spine. Don't let it rise up. Good, keep it up. You are over that halfway mark. You got this. Good work, good work. Tiny, tiny, up and down, little mini crunches. 15 seconds, stay with me. Good work, keep smiling. Come on, here's our 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. Good work. Remove the weights out of the way. You do no longer need them. We're going to roll over onto our side. And from here, you're going to line your hip with your knees and with your elbow and shoulder. And then you're gonna bend your legs back at a 90-degree angle, flex your feet, and we're gonna go into just a classic little clamshell. We'll do 30 seconds of this clamshell, and then afterwards we're gonna lift the hip off the ground, also for 30 seconds. So let me just turn this way so that you can see. Keep on going. You have 15 seconds to go. Good. Hold on to your belly as well. Make sure everything is nice and tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And here we go lift, down, lift, down, lift, down. Good. So really squeeze through that external oblique, the lower external oblique, and then squeeze through that lower glute, right? You want those guys to work together and to push yourself up. At the same time, squeeze with your other glute and pull it up. Feel it pulling you up. Good job. 3, 2, 1. Release. Switch sides. We'll come back to those next week, right? And same position. Align knees to hip to elbow and shoulder. And 90-degree angle. Feet are flexed. Up, down. 30 seconds. Nice, smooth clamshells. Hold on to your belly. Good. So this is another way of working through our hip, but also you'll feel your obliques working. Good job. 5 more seconds, we go into those hip lifts. And then we have 2 minutes left and we're done. And here we go. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Up, down. So really engage through the lower hip and engage through that. It's just like when you do a side bend, right? So this side, the top part is stretching up and the lower part is bending and crunching. Nice work. Keep it up. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release down. You're going to come onto your back. And here we are for our final 2 exercises, and then we're done. Our first one, we go back into our beloved scissor obliques. Good. Now in this one, what I really want you to focus on is amplitude of leg movement and amplitude of rotation of the torso, right? Just so that you use it more as a stretch exercise. So you can use a bit of momentum here. Good job, 15 seconds. 5. 3, 2, 1, and time. And place your arms underneath your hips and your pelvis. Lift everything up in the air. And here we go. Final vertical bicycles. This is the end. If your hamstrings are still tight from yesterday's session, I really invite you to come and do the ZenFit replay, because there's about 12 minutes that are standing hip stretches. Then we get into some hip and groin stretches, and then it's all hamstring, and then it's a little body scan relaxation. Whole duration of the session is about 33 minutes. And it'll really have you feeling fresh. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees towards the chest. Release your arms from underneath your glutes. And then just press onto your shin, bringing your knees a little closer towards your armpits. And just gently rock from left to right. Good. And stretch out both arms, both legs. Give yourself a nice big full body stretch. And then relax. And then just open your feet a little wide, open your hands a little wide. It's like a starfish stretch, big stretch. And release, coming up into a nice, comfortable seated position. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale to one side and salute your audience. Inhale your arms up, exhale other side, salute your audience. Inhale both arms up, look between your hands a little bit and then do that nice little stretch back, opening as you exhale. Inhale back up, palms to touch, down in front of your heart center. And take a moment here, check in with your body, your mind, how everything's feeling. All right? Then you're going to place one hand on your chest, in the middle of your chest. Place your left hand in the middle of your chest. With your right hand, go and place it just on the top of your right shoulder. Give yourself a nice little pat there and go, you did so good today. You amaze me. You're amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Good job and thank you. You are amazing. You're all amazing. So have a wonderful, big, big hug. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And if you are planning an active weekend, distances, whether you're running or cycling, I really recommend you to go and do that 33-minute Zen Fit. It's going to be so good for hamstrings, hips. You'll wake up with fresh legs in the morning. Okay? Have a wonderful day or night. And thanks for tuning in live on Zoom, on Facebook. And if you did the replay, good job. And if your abs are a little bit sore tomorrow and they're talking to you, well, it's just me saying hello. Ciao.